Okay, hold on.
Hi, this is Melissa with Pretty Dangerous Women's Jiu Jitsu, Badass Ladies of Jiu Jitsu, and with me is Annie Iturrino. First off, just introduce yourself, your name, school, and rank.
So my name is Annie Iturrino. We're part of Brigadero Maldora Jiu Jitsu. Myself and my husband own the gym. And what else is it?
Rank?
Okay. Brown belt. I've been training 6 years every day. Morning class, nighttime class, nonstop.
And what year? Well, you kind of answered that. What year did you start? How did you find Jiu Jitsu, or how did Jiu Jitsu find you?
I'll say it's a two-part story. So I met David through some friends, and when I first came to the gym, which was his gym in Castleberry, I didn't want to do jiu-jitsu. I said, nope, I'm not rolling on the ground. That's nasty, that's sweaty, not doing that, too much feet in my face. I just want to do stand-up. So the first couple months I did stand-up, and then before that I was an avid runner, so I said, I got your class, that's piece of cake. So I took one jiu-jitsu class, I was hooked. That first class, I was so worn out, I thought I was going to die. I learned very quickly that jiu-jitsu is more than just cardio. So
Nice. Tell me a little bit about your gym and your team.
So we've been open roughly 5 years in Lake County. We started in a 650 square foot tiny little area in a shopping plaza right here in Maldora. Within 1 year, my husband was like, we got to knock down this wall. And I was adamant, no, not yet, I'm not ready, it's not going to happen. We did it anyways, we grew, and then we expanded again to 3,000 square feet, which was just across the border, so that's when we transitioned into Maldora Eustis. And then within 3 years, we outgrew that location, and we moved and took over suites 1 through 4, and we're now 7,000 square feet. We have one fighter that's getting ready to go pro. We have 2 more fighters that are getting ready to make their debut within the next 2 months. We have roughly, I think our last head count, we have 129 students between adults and kids. And my women's program, which I'm extremely proud of, that's my area of focus. We have roughly 42 between little girls to grown women that actively train.
Awesome. So Pretty Dangerous is right up your alley.
Oh, yes.
What was your most memorable jiu-jitsu moment?
Most memorable. Ooh, that's a good one. Well, it's going to sound funny, and it's not even about me. It's seeing my girls succeed. So when I say girls, my little girls, we take them to tournaments, and most of the time the girls are mixed with boys in their division, and watching my girls go from quiet to I don't want to talk to nobody, I'm scared, to hand being raised when they're standing next to a boy, that would probably be my most memorable moment with jiu-jitsu.
Perfect. What impact has jiu-jitsu had on you?
Jiu-jitsu, the common phrase, jiu-jitsu saved my life, has been through and through 100% for us, because 2 years ago I was diagnosed with cancer, and it was hard. I was supposed to be out of work 1 week, and I ended up being out of work about 11 weeks. We had our students came in. Our students had our back. So we had a couple seminars to help raise funds, so that way we wouldn't have any issues financially. And I found my escape from the treatments and the medications through the gym and through my training partners. We trained hard. We kept going. Initially, my doctor was like, no, can't train. But then when they gave me the all clear, none of them went for my neck, which is where the incision was.
Right.
None of them went there. And it's just pushed me to be harder and be stronger and show other people who feel that they can't handle it or can't do it. I share my story with them to encourage them to keep going.
Very powerful. What are your views on competition? Because I know you're getting ready for Master Worlds.
Yes. So the last time I competed at Daytona Open as a blue belt. So, it was absolute. It was like, okay, cool, and it was neat. With everything that's going on, expanding and growing our gym, I wasn't able to focus on competition. And this year, my husband and I were like, yeah, let's go ahead and start competing again. Not everybody's on the same page with me competing, but that's okay. Doctors say no, and I said yes. I'll see the doctor after competition. But for me, competition isn't for everybody. I don't think you have to compete to be able to say, oh, yeah, I compete, so I'm the best, or I'm that. Everybody has good days, everybody has bad days. But jiu-jitsu is not just about competition. I have people who come to our gym because they want to better their life. They want to have that self-defense piece. They've been attacked in the past. This is their way to say, I can defend myself. You don't have to compete to be able to defend yourself.
Exactly.
So I have view on both sides.
Nice. So how did you first hear about Pretty Dangerous? You haven't made it to one yet. This will be your first one, right?
Yes.
All
first
right.
one
So
hosting.
I can't really
First
ask you what your experience is for it. I'll ask you after.
There you go.
But how did you kind of find out about Pretty Dangerous?
Everything through you. Yeah. Seeing the posts, seeing the videos, and like I said, unfortunately, having this large of a facility and the events and seminars, and it's hard to get everywhere.
Yeah.
And I have to strategically train when my body is able to.
Right.
So we push as much as we can push.
What's your favorite aspects of Jiu Jitsu?
Let's see. I would say just the overall, no matter how many days a week you train, no matter what you're doing, you walk away feeling like I've accomplished something. Whether it's one piece or the whole thing, you can walk away feeling I was able to get that. You might have been trying to get that for 6 months and couldn't get it, and then all of a sudden, I got it. Yes.
And then if you change anything about Jiu Jitsu, what would that be?
The animosity between gyms.
Yes.
It's very, to see the struggles of just that constant grind, it breaks my heart because Jiu Jitsu is supposed to be about brotherhood and sisterhood.
Politics getting in the way.
Yes, and it's like when we did that seminar, we had, from when I was doing the cancer stuff, you know, I had people coming all the way from Tampa and Lakeland to come in to support that. In our own local area, we don't work together, and we should, because there's going to be people who want to train with us because they like our style. There's going to be people who want to train with them because they like their style, but then when you mix the two together, it would be great. So it sucks.
Agreed. What are your future plans or goals with Jiu Jitsu?
Obviously, you know, everybody's goal to become a black belt. I want to continue to grow our women's program within our facility. And just like right now for us, I know we have the largest women's program, and I want to continue to grow and expand that. We have a 3-year commitment here, and we're already setting the stage to buy property and build a building. And we're going to go from 7,000 square feet to 15,000 to 18,000 square feet, which is what our goal is for our academy.
Massive mega gym.
Yeah.
And then what are your goals in life, and how is Jiu Jitsu going to kind of help you in that aspect?
Well, as of February this last year, I was able to retire from the hospital. So one of our first goals was, when we had the gym, as we continue to expand, was to be able to pull me here full time, where I could dedicate all day to the gym and have our morning classes and afternoon classes for women teachers and like your females who work night shift.
Right.
They can't take the nighttime classes, so let's get them here. So far, we've already been able to pull me here full time. So I work at the gym full time. Longevity for me, I want to finally get the all clear for cancer and not have to be arguing with the doctor whether I train or compete. I just want to be able to go and not have to worry about it. And just better bonding between students and academies and families. Our gym here, we also have a nonprofit that we started when I got diagnosed. It's called Grappling for Life. We have been able to provide free training and gis to probably 25 to 30 students within the last 6 months who are coming consistent. We have a lot of criteria that they have to fall into to be able to qualify for it, but that program we are looking to grow to 150 students within the next 2 years.
Nice. Last question. Tell me something about Annie off the mats.
Ooh, Annie off the mats. Annie's on the mats and off the mats. I'm a devoted Christian. My faith, I look at my faith for my strength through life, through marriage, through cancer, through everything. that's where my foundation is. So when I'm not here, I'm at church or doing things that will help encourage other people. So I guess my being is being with people and getting motivated. I want to encourage people, I want to push people to keep going. So that's me outside of here.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having Pretty Dangerous at your gym. This was Annie Iturrino with Pretty Dangerous Women's Jiu Jitsu, Badass Ladies of Jiu Jitsu. Thank you again.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.